Some countries run on emotion. Some run on tradition. Singapore runs on precision. Nothing here feels accidental. Nothing feels chaotic. Singapore doesn't just function, it operates like a machine. Singapore had no oil, no farmland, no natural resources, no margin for error. When survival depends entirely on efficiency, you don't get the luxury of disorder. You design systems that work, or you disappear. This reality shaped Singapore's mindset. Efficiency isn't optional. It's existential. In many countries, rules feel like obstacles. In Singapore, rules are instruments. Strict laws, clear penalties, zero tolerance for corruption, not to control people, but to remove uncertainty. When everyone knows the rules, and knows they will be enforced, trust replaces chaos. And trust is fuel for systems. Singapore doesn't treat governance like politics. It treats it like operations management. Policies are data-driven. Ministers are paid competitively to reduce corruption. Performance is measured. Results are expected. This is a state that asks one question relentlessly. Does it work? Singapore doesn't plan for the next election. It plans for the next generation. Housing, transport, water, energy, education. Everything is designed 20, 30, even 50 years ahead. When systems are designed long before pressure arrives, they don't break under stress. Singapore doesn't educate for passion alone. It educates for national need. Skills are prioritized. STEM, logistics, finance, engineering. The workforce is trained to plug directly into the economy. When education and industry are aligned, unemployment stays low, and productivity stays high. Here's the part most people miss. Singapore's machine works because the people respect the machine. Rules are followed not just out of fear, but because order is culturally valued. When culture reinforces systems, enforcement becomes almost invisible. Singapore's economy isn't loud, it's precise. The world's busiest ports, one of the most efficient airports, a global finance and trade hub. Everything is optimized for flow of goods, money, people, and information. But machines have trade-offs. High pressure, strict expectations, limited tolerance for disorder. Singapore sacrifices some freedom of chaos for stability, safety, and predictability. And not everyone thrives under that structure. Singapore works like a machine because it was designed to. Clear rules, long-term planning, competent governance, cultural discipline. Every part knows its role. Every system reinforces the next. Singapore proves one thing. Order can create freedom. Discipline can create prosperity. And systems, when respected, can outperform chaos. The question is, would you want to live inside a machine that works this well?